Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, just want to give you a little update on the latest as you take a look at St. Peter Cathedral there. This is not the storm of the century. We never thought it was, but roads will become snow covered and slippery in many areas later tonight and into tomorrow. And of course, it's cold and the wind chill factors are in the teens. So I'm going to give you a few looks and then I got to really skedaddle and start the 10 o'clock news. So, first of all, um, because they think some areas are going to get it, and I don't disagree with them totally, but I think it's probably going to be on the lower end for the lakeshore. Um, and it shouldn't be doing anything in Sagertown. Shouldn't be doing much of anything in Crawford and Warren counties at this point. This thing is dropping down off the lake. So that's the lake right there. Obviously, a view there. Hello, Corey. No problem, Timmy. We're not here to be snowmongers or scare people. We're here to give you the straight scoop. Now you can see a little snow-covered road there on West 10th Street. That's because we're starting to get some steady light snow in the Erie area. And like I said, I'll show you that in just a sec. Let me hop on to a couple other places here just to show you the difference from place to place. Remember, everything's coming down from the north. So here's the airport. There you go. It's coming on shore. Here's Girard, right down the street, a few miles from the airport. Not quite as much. And the further south you go, the less you get. So here is Edinburgh. You're going to look down Meadville Street here. Snow showers starting to cover the street there. Here is Meadville, which will be, I believe, Tops or Chestnut Street, one of the two. Oh, it's the railroad tracks. But you can see how light the snow is there. And finally, over at Conneaut Lake, you can get hardly anything on Route 322. So we're going to go over to radar and just show you the fact that, most of this stuff has been out over the lake. And that's kind of the way things are going. Shoot, I wish I need a different timeline. So hang on just a second. I changed this. Sorry, guys. I'll just communicate with you directly until I can change this thing. Hang on just a second. Of course, the time I have the least amount of time is the time I need to make the changes. So let me get back to you guys here while I do make the changes that I need to make. Hang on. Please give me my stuff. Oh my gosh, here we go. Trouble, toil and trouble. There we are. Now, what I wanted to say is that we do have some accumulations out, and we'll talk about them in a minute or two. We also have the fact that it's just cold everywhere. So regardless of how much snow you got or get, it's going to be cold and wintry over the next 24 to 48 hours. But this is a quick hitter. And again, this is not a record breaking or anything near snowstorm. It's just, a taste of winter, I guess is the best way you can call it. So once this thing loads up, I'm going to give you a little radar. I'm going to give you a little snow amounts, and I'm going to give you a little forecast. And of course, I'll be back tonight after the late news on Jet just to keep things in order. But if you look right here, okay, there you go. Right along the lakeshore and into Chautauqua County, we're starting to see the blues. Now, this eventually is going to go south of 90 to Edinburgh, down to Meadville, over to Titusville, into Warren, Corey, and Jamestown. But again, it's already moving, so it's not staying in one place very long, which is what makes me dubious about going for really huge accumulations across the area. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Another thing to keep in mind is this. Let me just sum it up with this little graphic here. This is nothing new for us. Snow covered and slippery roads, wind chills in the teens and single digits, some heavier bursts on the lakeshore this evening, moving into the snow belts late in tomorrow, but it moves right back out on Wednesday. There's hardly anything going on Wednesday, and then we go back into the 40s. Now, these are some preliminary guesses, okay, that I'm going to show you here, but keep in mind that these may turn out to be on the lower end of these ranges. So again, for tonight, 3 to 8, okay? Snow belt, 7 to 12. Cambridge over to northwest Warren County, 3 to 5 and 1 to 3 or 1 to 2, Meadville and Warren. So we're going to have to just keep looking at this because this is starting slower. So as I said, it may be more towards the lower end of these ranges, but we'll keep them for now. And then tomorrow, don't expect much snow in Erie and north of 90. It's just not favorable because it's a northwest wind. And then you could get another thumping in the snow belts, 3 to 7, and lesser amounts as you go out to Warren and Titusville and down to Oil City. So that's the quick and dirty section here. I'm going to give you a quick 7-day forecast here, answer a couple questions as best I can, and then I got to get on to the news. So good to have you all here. And again, just showed the snow amounts for there. Thank you, Cindy Libby. How much I got?
About
5 till we start?
5 or 6 till you're up.
Oh, okay. Keep me posted. Thank you. Kevin, good to see you. Yeah, and it's not expected in Sparty yet because you just saw, Ed, that it's coming down from the north. Let's see. Hello, Linda. And yep, you're by the lakeshore, Wendy, so you get some snow. Julie, great to see you. Wattsburg just showed you the snow amounts. Let's see what else. Hopefully you can see something, but you're not going to see snow quite yet. It's coming though. But again, nothing that you haven't seen before. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you the graphics. I didn't take me off of you. Okay, let's go back here real briefly. There's your 7-day. 31 tomorrow with some blowing snow and leftover stuff. Moves out Wednesday, that it warms right back up over the weekend. So I want to show you those snow amounts real briefly here. I'm sorry that I didn't put them up right away. So here we go. Stay with me. This thing's just giving me trouble, and I got to start my show first. But again, 3 to 8 along the lakeshore tonight, might be closer to 3. 7 to 12 in the snow belts. Then again, 3 to 8, 3 to 5, southern Erie, northern Crawford, northwest Warren, and a lot less Meadville and Warren. And so that's tonight. And here's tomorrow, coming right at you. Don't expect much of anything in Erie. Another little thumping in the snow belts here for the lady that asked from Wattsburg and into northern Crawford and over into Ashtabula. And lesser amounts, again, Warren, Titusville, and Oil City. So that's what we think right now. Of course, we're going on the news in a couple minutes, so I got to say goodbye to you. But we'll be on Fox at 10, Jet at 11, and we'll keep refining this. And I'll be back here, of course, after midnight with another report. So, okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for hanging in, guys. Sorry it was so short, but we got a lot of numbers to crunch because the forecast is fluid and it's changing. So I got to keep on top of it. But the main thing is snow and cold, 1 to 2 days, but nothing you haven't been through before. No big amounts, storm of the century wise, just stuff to take your time in as you travel, leave a little extra time, dress appropriately, use common sense, and we will get through it. Gotta go. Fox is starting. Have a good night. Thank you.